disrespects their kids, decides to film it, and then put it up on YouTube for money. There's certain things I don't show because I'm a very private person. I don't want to show the hard stuff. They like making money. Muchachos, welcome here. Decided to do some juicing this morning. This is my Huram juicer. Bought it for myself for Mother's Day, and I have a bunch of veggies that, oh, hold on. Ooh, phone reach. Oh, I'm getting some very interesting text messages. Okay, well, okay. A bunch of fruit and veggies, mostly veggies. I have cucumber and celery here. And then for my fruit, I have some apple. And I feel like these things aren't bad, but they're going to go bad within maybe like 3-4 days. So put it in here and create a beautiful green juice. Thank you for being here. Thank you for clicking on today's video. For today's vlog, we're focusing in on obviously just healthy lifestyle stuff that I personally do. A huge part of that is literally making my bed in the morning. Making a bed just feels very productive and good in the day. It's a simple way to start your day very good. And I also want to touch on some things that I've been wanting to talk about and then some. We might even be going to the beach today. So I hope you guys like this, and let's go ahead and get started with juicing. Later, and I do have my green juice. I have to water it down for my liver cleanse, so it's a 1-to-1 ratio. I love the taste of celery juice. It's super good, and that little bit of apple makes it a little bit sweet, but it's only lunchtime, but I'm already gonna get started on dinner. I need my crock pot. Here we go. So in my crock pot, I'm going to do, I'm gonna do some olive oil, a little bit of that. A little bit of olive oil, and then I have some local chicken breasts. I'm just gonna put like 6 in there because it might cover a little bit of like lunch or leftovers for tomorrow. And then I'm gonna add in some sea salt, lots of sea salt. I'm gonna put in, what is this, parsley? Bunch of parsley, and then I'm going to do garlic powder, lots of garlic powder, just like that. And then I'm gonna cover it and put it on low. Do I want to do low or high? I think I'm gonna do high because there's quite a bit of chicken in there. So I'm going to put this on high, just like that. Not sure what we're going to be, thank you, Beep. Not sure what we're gonna be eating yet, but at least I know we're gonna have something that's like pulled chicken-esque. That can be a bowl, that can be a stir fry, that can be so many things. So that is ready, and we're gonna head to the beach. So it took a little bit of time, but we did find a little beach spot for us to hang out at. The water is really high around here, so a lot of the beaches are actually flooded, but we found one. And it feels so warm. A lot of people still, I get messages from people being like, oh, you're in Canada, must be cold. It's so warm. It's so warm. Was nice. Oops, like the beach itself was like this long and gravel, but that was still good. I'm not wearing shoes. I have to grab shoes. We're on our way home, but I want to stop at this little market here to get some stuff for dinner, and it's also movie night. Boom, boom. So we gotta get some snacks. What are we feeling?
I don't know. I think I'm feeling peckish.
I need to grab my purse. Pick up some snacks. These rice crackers by Likey are so good. Kieran will appreciate a Chicago mix. Some chickpeas, these are good. Need something sweet for the, oh, some candy. All right, we are back at home. Bought some snacks and some things for dinner. P.S. the Pure Gum is really good and has no aspartame. And then I bought this glow tea with turmeric and saffron. Excited about this. This is by Veda Tea. These ridiculously amazing green onions and everything. You're not allowed to bring your own bags yet to the store, like produce bags, so you gotta use the plastic ones. Usually I have reusable ones, but I got some peppers, I got some chard, lots of other stuff, some chickpeas, and then I found these are no added sugar organic lollipops, and I'm allowed to have everything that's on here. It's pretty much just juice, so that's gonna be a nice little treat for me. And I got these gummies for the kids from Yum Earth. Tortillas, we got tortillas. We're gonna have to make some dinner. Are you hungry? Yeah. Me too. We already have the chicken. I gotta pull it, and we're gonna do, I think, chicken fajitas. And I forgot about my green juice, so I'm still somehow drinking this. Okay. No, you can't see the top of my head. I do this every time. I think I'm way shorter than I am. Bring this up. Yep. This should be good. Let's see. I didn't flip out the viewfinder. I can't even see myself. Better! There's a deer! Go see! Yeah, there he is. See if I can make a guacamole out of these avocados. They're pretty hard, but I can work with this. Cut up some peppers. These green onions are phenomenal to me. I can't even imagine a better green onion. Like, wow. I'm gonna be using the chard to be like a wrap for me because I don't have any gluten right now, so I can't have regular tortillas, and then I can't have any like corn, so no corn tortillas. So I use Swiss chard, which is actually really nice as like a wrap. Got my onions. I don't know what's up with me. I feel like I've eaten enough today, but maybe not. I do not feel good. Like driving home, I suddenly was like, I don't feel good. I just don't feel good. I just feel kind of like lightheaded and nauseous. And it like hit me all of a sudden when I was coming home. You know those days you just feel kind of off? Maybe it's because I didn't do my hair. I just kind of let my hair do like its natural thing. Maybe that's why. Put a little bit of olive oil in our pan. Our little compost bin. I kind of want to quickly talk to you guys about what's been going on with YouTube and the whole like family vlogger thing. I feel like it's just been insane and it's been everywhere, and everyone's talking about family vloggers and what they do, and everyone needs to stop watching family vloggers and not give them any of our business and time and watch time, which I'm not gonna lie, some family vloggers have no business being on YouTube, in the sense that they're not respectful of their children. And I really struggle with watching anyone who disrespects their kids, decides to film it, and then put it up on YouTube for money, because that's what family vloggers do. Not all of that stuff, but they like making money, because a lot of them, that's like their main job, making money. And I don't say that by like, that's what family vloggers do. They disrespect their kids, because literally not all of them do. Too many people think like family vloggers, just everyone's like that. They disrespect their kids. They take advantage of like their kids' age, their social lives. Like it's kind of just crazy, but it's not all family vloggers do that. And I think a lot of people need to realize that. Also, this is coming from someone, I'm not a family vlogger. I feel like a family vlogger is very much obviously family based, and my content isn't family based. My content is me based. That's why I show you guys me making meals and me working out and what I'm doing for myself and healthy habits versus showing my kids on the first day of preschool or going to ballet class or the gym or heavily featuring my kids. You also would watch my content and realize it's not family vlog material because Kieran doesn't hold the vlog camera and vlog. Like Kieran will hold the vlog camera and show me, but he's not behind the camera vlogging. Firstly, that doesn't interest him. He's more of like a B-roll guy, and he does a lot of the behind the scenes stuff that like without him, this wouldn't be possible, period. But this is coming from someone who is not a family vlogger. So please keep that in mind. But I just want to say a few things. Everyone needs to stop hating on all family vloggers because I think a lot of family vloggers are out there doing amazing things for other people, for their kids, and they're being respectful and they're being responsible with the content that they produce. And I see it and I feel it. And there's a lot of families that honestly are just flipping phenomenal when it comes to sharing their families' lives online and being very responsible and respectful to their kids as well. And then there's some, I pray for these families and I pray for these kids because there's so many kids that are in like these family vlogger situations where too much is said, too much is shown, and the families, more like the parents, I think a lot of it honestly is mom based, is kind of taking advantage of that. There's certain things I don't show because I'm a very private person and I don't even think anyone has noticed, but I deleted a like old vlog channel that I used to have called Young Mama Vlogs. Not even that it was a family vlog channel, it was still very me based, but I guess I wanted to have less of my kids shown online. And years ago when I was doing that vlog channel, I would totally say that I didn't think about it that much. I was still respectful about what I showed of my kids, but I guess the reason I deleted it is because I didn't want a lot of my kids shown, period, even if it was just the good stuff, because like I literally will only show you guys like the good stuff. If I show my kids, it's the good stuff because I don't feel like I need to show you guys my kids having a bad day or tantruming or me having a horrible day in order for you to think it's normal. We should all realize that kids have bad days and they have points in their lives where they are struggling, therefore we are struggling, and I don't feel the need to share that with you guys in order for you guys to feel like it's normal, especially if you're a mom or something, because guess what, you need to know that that's normal. I don't feel the need to share it with you. And also I keep the kids' lives very private from online stuff. Me and Kieran have talked about not showing their rooms at all because that's their rooms. We don't talk about them too much on our YouTube channel. On a vlog like today, you'll kind of see them because guess what, they are a huge part of my life, but they're not the main content that I like to post here. And that's just personal preference. Some people love showing their kids online and that's cool. I literally don't even have a Facebook page. Personally, I'm not a Facebook fan and I don't have time for it, but also it's just the less I can show of my kids, the better. And I've been trying to make more of an effort of not showing the kids. And I was almost 4. There's things that I'll show like homeschooling or walking with the kids or being at the beach, but I don't want to show the hard, my eyes are burning because I just cut up a bunch of onions. I don't want to show the hard stuff and I don't want to show the rough stuff when it pertains to my kids because that's their lives firstly and my job is to protect them. So I'm so careful what I want to show. And I think that's where so many family vloggers may fall, is because they don't care what they show anymore and they show the daily stuff because they're vlogging the daily stuff. I literally will pick days that I know will be easier for the kids or will have more content and it'll be more me focused because I want to make sure I don't show too much of the kids and I want it to stay very much around me, and that's not me being selfish, that's me being protective over my family. This looks good. So I'm gonna start cooking this. I think we have to think that our kids will not be this age forever, and they're gonna grow and they're gonna have thoughts about us, and they're gonna wish maybe we didn't show so much and maybe we kept their lives a little bit more private. Or not even that, but if we were going to show their lives, we would do it properly and respectfully. I feel like people reduce the amount of respect that they have for children because they're children, and it's like they need way more respect than almost anyone, because they are so vulnerable and innocent. It can really hurt them someday, and they can grow up being, I guess, being in the mindset of holding things against even their parents from what they've shown or what they've talked about. I just think even though like my parents were parenting me before social media, they were so kind and gentle still with what they talked about with people around us and like what they showed them, and I hugely appreciate that. I couldn't even imagine being like a social media kid, because that would be very difficult, I think, especially for a personality like me. So I really think through the things that I show and the content that I produce, would my kids be happy to watch this 20 years later? Would they be comfortable with what I have shown? That's literally just how I think. These are flippin' hard avocados. It's gonna work, it's gonna work. I'm gonna make it work. People that vlog their families, specifically their kids, need to be so careful and aware of what they're showing and posting. Like, I've had so many people that have just posted their daughters topless, like 3, 4 years old, even 2 years old, and it's like, that's kind of, for me, that's unacceptable. If you're in a family setting, it's a little different, but this is something that's being projected to the world, and you're letting it be that and letting it do so. Just because you're comfortable with it doesn't mean your kids will be. Just because it's your normal doesn't mean your kids will be okay with it. So I don't know, there's reasons I'm not a family vlogger, there's reasons I don't show that much, and I've even had so many people being like, we want to see a nighttime routine. And because the nighttime routine for this family is very family focused versus my morning routine, which is just me focused, that's something that we're kind of not really willing to share, because again, it's kind of private and it's very personal to us and to our kids and what we do. So anyway, I just kind of want to hop on and talk about that. I was just thinking about it a lot. I know it's kind of been everywhere. There's been a lot of family channels that have been hit on, and I honestly, a lot of them rightly so, because what they're doing to their kids is not okay and not acceptable. And then there's some family bloggers that are just kind and loving and gentle and are very intentional with the stuff that they show, and they're careful. Oh, one last thing. I think it's important not to show your child's weaknesses. They're not your weaknesses, they're your child. So I think that's another thing that, yes, your kids are under your roof, but your kids are still their own little person, whether they're little or big, and you need to respect that too, and respect their weaknesses, because guess what, you have some too, and it can be kind of hard for parents to reveal that to even one person, let alone thousands. Anyway, I could talk about this for a while. I'm going to finish up doing the guacamole. I'm going to pull some chicken, and then we'll pretty much be ready to have some dinner. nice movie night. I absolutely love movie night. We don't watch TV with the kids a ton at all, and they get to watch one movie a week, and that is on movie night. In between, they get to watch like half-an-hour shows, like one half-an-hour show a day, and that's it. And that seriously works for us. Some days we're even like, let's just not watch TV. Like, we do audiobooks, we can do Odyssey, we can do music, and I actually find the days that we don't watch any TV easier days. But all the same, we really look forward to movie night. We've been on a Winnie the Pooh kick recently. I'm just going to use some Bioderma on my reusable cotton pads to take off some of my sunscreen. And I did put on a little bit of powder today because it has SPF. I find if I wear SPF, like liquid SPF, and then powder on top, like super sun protection. Anyway, on a Winnie the Pooh kick recently, and we watched Tigger, the Tigger movie, which is so sad. Tigger trying to find his family, like this whole movie is so sad, but the kids love it, so it's all good, and I do enjoy it as an adult. But kids are down to sleep, and me and Kieran will probably hang out for a bit, play a game or something, but I just thought I would quickly do a little bit of skincare with you guys. Do I want to use my Foreo? I haven't used it the past 2 times I've washed my face, so I do want to. I used to use my Foreo, I feel like, every morning and every night, and now I do it about once a day, sometimes once every couple days, just when I feel like I really need a good clean, and I actually use it on a higher setting now. I feel like I would still use it morning and night if I used it on a more gentle setting, but now I'm almost using it as like a special treatment, and as of right now, I use it maybe once every 2 days on a higher setting, which I love. I'm gonna use some of my Bioderma, and there we go. Feels so good to like wash my face at the end of the night. I feel like I give you guys a ton of skin updates, but skin update, my skin has been so good. I have a ton of like little zits, and they seriously fade away in like 2 or 3 days, and I feel like I'm getting them because it's been so hot out, and when it's hot I sweat a lot, and if I don't like wash my face through the day, the sweat just kind of hangs out there for a long period of time, and I feel like it might affect my skin in that way. Like I just have a few more breakouts, which is fine because they're small and they're not painful. They're still visible, but like if they're not painful, I don't really mind them too much. And then I still have residual acne scarring around my chin. All in all, I feel so good about my skin right now. I finally found a skincare routine that really works well for me, and I'm not breaking out at all from it. I need to wash my face, hold on. It's been so good. And then doing my liver cleanse, my skin has been a lot better. I've also really upped my water intake. Usually I don't even dry off my face, but I am gonna use a little bit of a toner. But I just feel like a lot of the stuff that I'm doing is just like making my skin feel really good. It's looking really good. Like this is all acne scarring. This isn't actual like acne, and it only looks like this when I wash my face, and after that it really does fade away. But I'm using some of this. This is the Ole Henriksen Glow 2OH Dark Spot Toner. This one I bought, and then they sent me over another one that came in like this glow kit that's supposed to help with like dark spots, which I mean they sent it over at such a good time because my skin was finally clearing up, and I really just have residual darkness through here. But I'm gonna take this lightly all over my face. I don't know about you guys, but I love watching people do skincare, especially because like I get to actually see their skin and they just kind of talk, and everyone's skincare routine is like so different. And I want to do like a full-on morning, night, in between treatment skincare routine video, but I just want to make sure that these products are actually working and that I truly do enjoy them. So I'm gonna give them a couple more months and we'll see what happens, but that'll be such a fun video to do. I'm gonna go in with the Banana Bright Vitamin C Serum from Ole Henriksen, and then I take like a pump, not even, and I rub it between my fingers, and then I really focus it through this area first, like the area that has the most darkness. And then I'll go ahead and put it all over my face. I do keep all this stuff away from my eyes because it still has like a kind of acidic vitamin C quality in it, or ingredient in it, and I want to be careful with that around my eyes. And then I use the C Rush Brightening Gel Cream. So all these products I use to combat my acne scars and like my dark acne spots. I've also used frankincense. That works so well. I actually need to get some more. I don't think I have any left, but I'll just dot like a little bit on the spots that I need lightening like overnight, and like there's a huge difference like in a couple weeks from doing that. So I need to get on that too. But these products, I feel like it kind of has brightened up these dark areas, which is like amazing to me. And then for my eyes, I use my Pharmacy Cheer Up eye cream. I take a bit, I go right under my eye. And here's a trick with eye cream. Don't go right under your eye. Also go on the top of your eye and put it into your eyelashes. It's like a moisturizer and like a conditioner for your eyelashes. And I bring it right up to my eyebrow. Anyway, if you guys like seeing more skincare stuff, be sure to hit the like button so I know. I just know like I love intentional living and healthy eating and exercise and all that, but for some reason like skincare fits so well into that type of lifestyle. Just the ability to take care of yourself and love on yourself, and I feel like I get a lot of that with skincare. I'm actually gonna go in with my little jade roller and I'm just gonna roll it on my face. It's been a warm day and this is nice and cool on my skin. Also, another plus, my period ended today. Woo! So here's to another 30 days with no period. Oh, I'm so excited. I love that. Like for like the month of July, girl, like no period. For the most part, it's gonna be so nice. Bum, bum, bum. And I'm pretty much ready for my night. Thank you guys for watching today's video, for hanging out. It was just kind of chill. I wanted to chat with you guys and just take you along through my day. Also, the native deodorant, this is in vanilla and chai, is so good. I love this stuff, it's so good. It's the best deodorant. Like I haven't found another deodorant that is this nice and this long wearing. Just so you know, if you're stinky, you want natural deodorant, this is the one to get. But yeah, thank you guys for being here, and I guess I'll see you in the next video. Bye!